Welcome back to Blackout, House of Bob's cyberpunk adventure set in the Vantal Megaplex, powered by the Sprawl RPG system.
Hi, I'm Cristina, and I'll be playing Olivia Crow, once a test subject for the R&D sector of MassCorp, now a low-level runner for the Gastown Sparks.
I'm Shubert. I'll be playing Bunk, the beat hacker.
I'm Dan. I'll be playing Tiz, the hard-nosed reporter, tracking down corruption no matter the cost.
Hey, I'm Alex. I'll be playing the fixer, black market dealer, and conspiracy theorist, Garrett.
Blackout is made possible in part by listeners like you. To support the show, visit patreon.com/thehouseofbob. Roll on.
Welcome back to the Power Hour, Talk Power Hour on Bar Nightly. I'm here with Octagon Flim Flam from the Crazy Blackout Church to talk about what's happening with blackouts in Van right now.
Octa Quinley, actually.
Quinley, thank you for joining us on the Power Talk Power Hour with Bar Nightly.
And
Tell us what you're here to talk about, Octa Quinn.
Yeah, I'm Octa Quinley. I'm here representing the Passing Angel Axiom. I'm a third-level Emerald Adjutant. I think it's very important that your listeners hear what we have to say.
Don't tell our listeners what's important for them to hear. We'll tell them what's important for them to hear.
Well, it affects all of them. These blackouts, they're not as simple as everybody thinks. They're not just some corporate side effect. There's something supernatural at work here.
So where do you get your information from?
There are hundreds of first-hand accounts of people seeing strange blue supernatural beings during blackout.
And how do we know that we can trust these supernatural beings?
Well, we can't. That's the point. That's why I'm here. That's so not the point.
Well, the reason we brought you on tonight is that we have evidence about the legitimacy of your church, and it's not very. What do you have to say for yourself?
The truth will come to everyone, whether they like it or not. We must fight back. We have to prepare. They're going to take over. They've infiltrated the highest echelons of our society.
This is clearly a problem that's caused by the Council of Vantal, and for you to come here and come up with crazy conspiracy theories is obviously a cover. This is why we brought you on here, to expose the hypocrisy and the conspiracy of the Vantal Council. You got burned! Get off the show! Get off the set! You're fired! You got burned!
Last time, you guys were doing your best to blend into suburban life while avoiding the Skiptracers trying to track you down. Olivia has begun recon on her secondary objective here to deal with a woman named Nightingale who knows a little too much. You guys met your neighbors and a couple potential hunters, maybe. Bunk saw his sister, who retreated after a strange experience during a blackout. And that's where we left off. So, Bunk, what do you do in light of this?
You said my visor is all messed up.
Yeah, it's rebooted. It posted a ton of error messages, but now is returned to normal.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to drive back to the house. I think I just need to tell these guys about what happened.
Sure. So Garrett and Tis have just returned from their poker night. Olivia was here. You had wanted to start something?
Yeah, so I'm going to become a little entrepreneur here, and I'm going to start my own babysitter business, of which I basically only go to the one house and hand out a flyer, but I'm also putting them up on the poles. But
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've printed up a bunch of posters to put around town.
Just don't put your photo on it.
No, it just has my phone number.
Let's make this an actual sci-fi game. You're not printing posters. You have written an AR banner that you put up on different poles in the city.
How is that better?
It's cooler.
Yeah, so when you look
It's
at
cyberpunk.
How people do things now.
people don't print stuff on paper.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Well, people's AR visors have like programs to just like delete those
So I
things.
markered specific poles, and I sent out a notification.
Yeah. And you guys meet back up at the house.
Cool. Yo, guys, I just saw the weirdest shit.
Oh?
What's up?
What's that all about?
I was going for a cruise on my bike, getting some fresh air. It's like pretty synthetic around here. But anyway, I experienced a blackout.
Oh. How far away were you?
I was only like 20 blocks over or something. I was like going for a ride just in the area. I guess it was like a local blackout. And all my equipment went out. But the weirdest thing is I saw this like blue figure. And I don't know. Like, I think it was like a digital thing that I was seeing on my AR display that was bugging out.
If it's a blackout, though, your AR would have been turned off.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, everything else was shut off, but I could still see this blue figure on the display. I don't know, man. It really freaked me out.
That's concerning.
It looked at me, and I think it like waved at me.
Whoa.
It was freaky as hell. I had to get the hell out of there.
And this was only like 20 blocks from here?
I don't know. Like, I wasn't paying attention to where I was. Like,
Okay.
15, 20 blocks.
That's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
I don't know what to say. Like, that
But it
sounds
happened.
like maybe you were hallucinating.
No, Olivia, come on.
I mean, blue figures when your visor's off? How does that even happen?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't. I'm not the hacker here.
I'm only telling you what I saw, but
All
I saw
right.
it. So
Does Garrett have any opinions on this?
Garrett recognizes the talk about like blue figures or angels or whatever from the show, but just kind of like brushes it off as like it must have been a hallucination because he's heard Byrne talk about how it's a conspiracy.
you guys, I wasn't hallucinating. Okay,
I believe
wasn't.
you.
I wasn't on anything.
Well,
Thank
then
you.
it was just a defect in your visor.
I mean, yeah, that's possible, but I've never seen a defect cause like a blue figure to show up and then look at me and
Well,
wave.
it's probably a new defect.
At me. All right. Well,
Okay.
They're always making new defects.
Was there
Yeah.
anyone? Was there anyone else nearby who might have seen what you saw?
no.
All right. Well, I think maybe what might be good. It would be really difficult, though, because it was part of a blackout, it sounds like,
Mhm.
is if we could get some way to record it. Is there like maybe like an analog way to record this?
I didn't record it, but I've got the error messages. That's something.
That is something. Maybe we can kind of do like a search and see if anybody else has been getting these error messages.
Good call.
On another topic, we may have run into a problem at the poker game.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah, so we went to Gerald's tonight
right.
for the poker game, and little did we know they have a robot butler.
Oh, damn rich.
And as we know,
A row butler.
Hurt Me More, he hunts through robots. And the way the butler lingered on Garrett while we were there really concerned me.
Did it look like it was sizing him up or?
It shouldn't have stared at him so long. Like, it was serving Garrett a drink, but like it stayed on him.
Nobody's ever noticed Garrett before.
Right.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah, people try not to notice Garrett.
I had my tracksuit and my wig on.
Yeah.
Wow. And it saw you. Okay, well, that is bad news.
Don't go back to the poker table, I would say.
Yeah, I think we're going to distance ourselves.
I have also not good news, or at least I'm pretty positive that I've been spotting Becky Pulse making some deliveries from our neighbor across the way.
Do you think she knows we're here, or is she literally just doing her job?
She's just doing. Oh,
The doorbell rings.
Oh my God.
I go and I open the viewfinder for the door so I can see who's there.
Yeah, you guys got a ring, I assume. So
Yeah.
you see a quick box delivery girl.
The blonde-haired one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the back door and check the back door.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to take out my pistol.
Okay.
I don't know where this is going to go.
Yeah. So before I open this door,
We should
Try
like,
not to open the door.
we should,
See if
like-
you can get her to just leave it on the doorstep.
Right.
Yeah.
we should just like all hide and then like tell her to just come in and put the package in the hallway.
I don't
And
think
then
And we
people
can
just.
ambush her.
That's actually not a terrible idea.
Okay.
Come on in.
I
Ding
mean,
dong.
we probably have a door that automatically opens, so this is a fancy house.
Let's just ignore it and pretend we're not home.
Right.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, I'm good for ignoring it.
Yeah, I stay quiet.
It works in
Really
real
quiet.
life.
Yeah, you've never seen a package delivery person wait this long at the door.
Yeah, it's not a good sign.
There's silence for a moment.
Shit, my car's on the driveway.
Your car? Do you have a car?
My bike's
Use
out.
the- Yeah,
I've been
you
taking your car to like.
I think my car is gone at the moment.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. We probably hid your car because
Yeah.
that stands out like a sore thumb. I rented a car.
Sure, that's fine.
I'm going to grab my bike.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like roll it out and go to that vacant house.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
She's right there. You're gonna like run into her.
No, I'm going through the back.
Yeah, but it's across the street.
Yeah, so she's in the front.
And the house
You'll be
that's
going
vacant.
to the vacant lot.
I guess what I'm saying is like I'm taking my bike out and then I'm like gonna ride it around and then go.
But how are you going to get from
Like-
the backside?
Like through the alley to the like the crossroad, and then like the next alley
Okay.
to like across the
Sure.
street, right?
Yeah, if you want to go all the way around, you certainly can.
I'm going to start stomping really loud towards the door as if I'm going to go open it.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because you guys are said you're going to hide, so...
Yeah.
We said we were gonna
just going to ignore it.
Oh, I thought we were going to do the ambush thing.
We should.
I think so.
Should we roll to see if you guys miscommunicate? And
I mean, I think that is what happened.
That is literally what's happening.
I'm communicating.
Nobody
with my-
knows what to do. That's why I'm doing my own escape plan.
Yeah,
I got 11 for miscommunication.
is that good or bad?
that's bad.
I'm using my cybercoms to communicate with them.
You can hear each other. That's not the problem.
Yeah.
It's that you are
Not doing
we
the same
can't-
that
thing.
you haven't agreed on the same thing.
Yeah. I think the ambush thing is a good idea because otherwise she's just going to get the drop on us.
Yeah.
So you guys hide and I'm going to like try to open the door and see what happens. I'll be the bait.
Garrett hides under the kitchen table and pulls out his blaster.
Can I be like across the street and basically?
Yeah, you still can.
You need to go all the way around
Yeah.
to avoid notice, and
Yeah.
it'll take a while. But
Okay.
you are on your way there.
My plan is to be in that house, and I could potentially like go back like through the front door, basically.
Okay.
Sure.
You can watch what happens basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. How it's going to go down. What are you doing, Tiss?
You're answering the door,
Yes.
and you're going to lead her in or something.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're hiding under the kitchen table. Cool.
Yeah.
That's super helpful.
And I'm like looking at the front door. So I'm like, I'm hidden. And then if I need to, I can like flip over the table for cover in
Right.
case we have to shoot someone.
I mean, I guess I'll just be in like the front hallway closet,
Okay.
and like if you lead her past that, I'll step out and like put a gun to the back of her head or something.
Okay.
Do you like put yourself like behind the coats or like just push the coats back?
I just
Behind you.
close the door a little.
Okay.
Cool. Best plan yet, I think.
Yeah, Tiz absolutely hates this. He's so mad.
You stomp over to the door.
Yeah. And I'm just like, sorry, hold on. I got stuff cooking.
First lie, make a roll.
And I open the door real quick and I'm
Sure.
like, hi, who are you?
So you see this delivery person. They have walked kind of down the front steps like they were heading back to the street.
Damn it, guys! Seriously.
So close.
And they turn around and they've got a brown quick box package in their hand. And they say, oh, this is for you.
Okay, great. Can you come real quick? Because my stuff's burning on the stove now.
Sure. She walks up to the door and takes out a pad that was on a holster on her side
Mhm.
and holds it out to you and asks for a signature.
Okay. I grab it real quick while I start walking towards the kitchen.
That's
All
my
right.
pad. And you go back.
Yeah, I want her to follow me.
Oh, right. That was the whole point.
Yeah, I'm actually going to wait to see if anything happens.
Yeah.
And I'm going to message you on Cybercoms and tell you, like, if she doesn't make you, let's just play this off cool.
Sounds good. I did burn something on the stove just as a cover.
The cover.
Like-
Spend a gear card.
I will.
It's
if
like
I have
dry
to.
ramen on an open burner.
I'm a college student. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Just how Mama made it.
Yeah.
You left the door open and she pulls it open a little more and steps inside just a couple steps. Oh, that's my pad. Please help. I
Yeah.
need that
Can
back.
you just come? You can come with me real quick and I'll just give it to you.
Let's do fast talk.
Okay. 9.
7 and 9 on a fast talk is NPCs will do it, but someone will find out. They play along. They follow you in. They
Play along.
Oh
they-
boy.
They follow you in. They anxiously try to get the pad back from you, and you
Mhm.
do your little dance with the with the stove and
Yeah.
the
I just toss it on the counter,
Yeah.
basically.
Sure. And she grabs it and looks around a little bit confused and puts the package down on the table beside her.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm still just
Yeah.
watching. If
I'm
he's
like-
reaching for anything, that's when I'll come out.
I was like, do you need like a tip? I don't know how this works.
She's waiting as if waiting for a tip.
So sorry, what room are you standing in?
The kitchen.
So
You're under the table.
what are the chances
Oh, yeah.
that I
I don't know what you
could-
meant under the table,
Well, here's why.
but you could see us coming, so you
Right.
could have moved.
We have a tablecloth, so it's okay.
What are the chances that I could like reach out from under the table and tie her shoelaces together?
I would
Are you
say
Dennis
about
the Menace?
5%.
5%. So on
So
a
you're
scale
saying
of
there's a
1 to
chance.
20, that's 1 out of 20. So
You need to roll a 20 is basically what he said.
No, you should
should
roll-
not want
You
to
shouldn't do it. Yeah.
you should roll act under pressure if that's what you want to do.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Roll not act like a child.
Garrett.
Am I at the vacant house
Yeah,
yet?
sure.
Did the fake QuickBlock agent, did she, well, I'm assuming she's fake.
No, she
gonna
has the
notice
We're
real.
assuming a lot. Did she come in a vehicle?
Yeah, I think just a bike actually.
Okay. Just like a electric
Yeah.
bike. Okay. Can I try to like hack that from the house?
Don't think that would be online, so you'd probably have to plug it.
Okay. I'll walk over to it and hack it.
She's busy with me being
Yeah,
weird.
she's busy.
I'm like, oh, okay, a tip. And I start digging through the doors of trying to find currency.
Ramen, more ramen.
Yeah. I'm like, sorry, I haven't started a job yet, so I don't really have much.
I think you have her sufficiently distracted
Okay.
Yeah.
such that Bunk can do his thing.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hack into that bike, and
Yeah.
I want to basically put an RC control chip on it so that I could control it from like a short distance.
Okay. It's actually a synth roll is what you're supposed to do to log into a system.
Okay.
So let's do that.
7.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
As we said, this bike doesn't normally go online.
Yeah.
So if you want to spend one of your gear to have a little Wi-Fi transceiver, thank you.
Yeah, Wi-Fi
So good.
Transmitter.
a little remote control transceiver.
Yeah. So you spend one of your gear and you get a little remote control transceiver. 7 to 9, you're in, but choose one. You succeed in planting this receiver, but it's more obvious. They like just for whatever reason happen to run a diagnostic or something like that. It's going to be very obvious. They'll find it, or maybe someone on the street sees you.
I'm gonna say that if they like ran a diagnostic, they're gonna find it.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of get in and out quickly, so I just did like a quick hack and didn't maybe put in all the fail safes that I would if I had more time.
Yeah, you have to do it pretty quickly, so you don't have time to delete all the access logs and that kind of thing. So there is a trail that they could follow.
It wouldn't necessarily like lead back to Bunk, right? But it would lead back to somebody hacking in at this moment in time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Feels like this particular QuickBox delivery driver is just about done with
Yeah.
your stuff.
I get a handful of change and I give it to her.
Oh, great! I don't know where I can spend this.
Yeah, just old world pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they made pennies anymore.
They don't, I say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think you can exchange these at a bank.
And walks out. So we did roll. The NPC will do what you want, but someone will find out. So we see the delivery driver get onto her bike. Before she starts up the bike, she has her pad where she was taking her signature, and we see her typing away at it for a little bit and kind of look back at the house for a moment and then drive off. Unless Bunk's going to do something weird.
I mean,
with that.
well, the reason for doing that was if she like tried to assassinate everybody, I could at least like stop her bike.
Right.
Yeah, I think you save that for later. Yeah.
Maybe you can use it as like a warning device so that if she comes back, you'll get like a little ping saying like, hey, you've just connected back to the bike or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know she's like in the area or something.
She comes by a lot though.
Yeah, if she hasn't found it and disabled it, then I think I would be able to like
Oh.
ping back
It's
onto
because
it.
of Nightingale.
Yeah, she comes back because of Nightingale a lot. I'm not thinking that this box is good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said that in a weird way.
What?
I think this box is bad.
I think it's probably a bomb coated in anthrax.
So
Just a guess.
I'm going to. What size are we talking? Box size.
Probably a foot by 6 inches.
Is it heavy?
Yes.
Okay. Who is it addressed to?
It is addressed to Jean Slacks.
Jean Slacks. All right.
I can't open it.
That's weird
A
since
federal
that
offense.
name has only existed for like 2 weeks.
It's
Yeah.
the name that you're registered in for this home or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a welcome package. Or
Yeah.
something.
Who's it from? Does it say?
No.
No.
No return
Well,
address.
Let's throw this outside.
Okay, Bunk. Let's take it to the vacant house across the street, and we
All
can
right.
open it there.
Okay.
With like a broomstick.
In case there's like a tracking device on it or something, and they'll like go to the wrong house or something, and then we'll know. That's my. I don't
Maybe we should go farther away than the vacant house then.
It'd be nice to see if anyone like rolls up to that house, though.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, attempt to sneak over to the other house.
I don't think you need to sneak.
Okay. I walk over to the other house nonchalantly.
With a
The
package.
driver's already left, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure. You're in the vacant home.
Okay.
You've got a mysterious and threatening cardboard box in front of you.
Yes.
Just for existing, it's threatening.
All right. I put on some rubber gloves and then I cover my face with some sort of mask and then I open it.
Wow.
All right.
I'm across the street.
I'm taking all my precautions.
Yeah,
I'm in the other room.
This
Could
is one of
you
those things
scan
where we
to see
like
if it's
blow
like
it out of proportion.
electric or anything?
you take out your keys and cut open the tape on the sides.
Yeah.
You open up the cardboard box and there's a layer of packing peanuts on the top, and you start pulling them aside. And inside, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What do we think it should be?
Box of chocolates. Welcome to the neighborhood.
I was thinking some sort of like, instead of like a paint bomb, it would be like a.
Oh, a glitter bomb?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
I was expecting
I was
just a
thinking more like a
menacing note.
laser, but yeah.
Yeah, like a digital tracking bomb of some sort.
Yeah.
Maybe we should roll to see how bad it is. Let's just do a straight 2d6.
Do I still get my +1 ongoing?
Oh, sure, actually, yeah.
Yeah. 7.
So it could be a little bad. I think maybe it's some kind of something that you could interpret as a warning, right? Does
Or that
make
we've
sense?
been made. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a teddy bear with Tiss's face.
Or it's like a copy of my newspaper or something.
Ooh,
Oh, I like that.
sure. You have a story going right now about MassCorp, or the story that you're working on.
Yeah.
This could be maybe a piece of evidence that MassCorp is onto you a little bit. So like we can do the noise clock by 1. You open it up and inside is a newspaper. It looks like the Daily Download, but someone has like edited it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sensational headline about Daily Download reporter gets into big shit with MassCorp. And there's a make a catch here, but
Yeah.
somebody knows more about you and what you're writing than you would like.
Yeah. Whether or not I know it's MassCorp or someone who's just been following what I've been doing kind of thing. Okay. So pretty vague.
In this case, it's actually she hasn't made us. The MassCorp has probably made you.
MassCorp or someone associated to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's an edited newspaper.
That's
Yeah.
what worries me though. It's like this random person like literally found me.
Yeah. That is worrisome.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying it's just not her, probably.
So I'm going to raise the noise clock on your MassCorp story by 1.
Okay.
So basically the idea there, you want to fill your story clock up before they fill the noise clock up.
Yeah.
And
Have
you
I-
got 2 blocks on there. They've only got 1 so far.
Okay.
Cool. How'd it go, guys?
It's interesting. You know that story I've been doing on MassCorp?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You won't shut up about it.
I know. It seems like somebody's onto me and they somehow figured out my gene identity.
Yeah, this location in particular.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that we got burned.
Hell.
No, I
That's-
won't say that.
No, but I do think that our like location is burnt. Like I think that we are.
Somebody knows.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know who
We're-
someone
Passport.
is. Yeah.
I think we got to move.
They could have been someone trying to help me though, for all I know. Like,
So how long did it take for us to get found out?
Yeah, it's like a
been
warning.
week.
It's been a week.
That's actually a good point. Like that was a warning. That's not what somebody would do if they just wanted us like dead or something.
yeah, like if MassCorp wanted me silenced, they probably wouldn't have sent me a random newspaper.
I mean,
warning
it
me.
could be like a intimidation.
yeah.
It could be a threat, but I think it's probably a
They
threat.
want you to stop doing your article, and if you don't, they could, in theory, they know we're part of the thing right now, so they
Mhm.
could, in theory,
leak
your information.
our location. Yeah.
It could be a prelude to blackmail or something as well if you don't think it's actually MassCorp. So
Mhm.
any number of things. It could be.
Mm.
Yeah, could be a pistol.
We can't, if it's blackmail, though, there's no way to get back in touch with that person.
We should make a big commotion and draw them out.
That seems to be your plan.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to get a dog.
No, we just tell everybody it was Grandpa. They'll believe it.
He thinks he's a dog.
Yeah.
It's easier that way.
I think they don't allow pets in this area.
We could make a commotion a lot of ways. Like you could keep working on the story, or like we could have like a big rowdy block party out front.
Mhm. We could threaten a neighbor. I'm
could
just
threaten a
putting that
neighbor.
out
Yeah.
there.
So just meta for a sec, like the
Yeah.
MassCorp story, that's going to be kind of the next arc, right? So, this is just kind of leading up to that.
Yeah.
If you guys want to spend more time on it now, you can.
No,
Otherwise, we'll visit it later.
I think, though, we do need to draw out Robo Butler.
Yep.
For sure. But that's going to be difficult because how do you borrow a butler or get a butler to come over?
Well, what do butlers do? Is they clean up after
They clean
the
up
mess.
poo after your senile grandpa.
I mean, I was going to suggest just like blowing
Why
a
are
bunch
you
of leaves all over the
encouraging
front
this?
yard. But I mean, if you want,
You could take
if you
a dump.
want for Garrett to take a dookie on
Stop.
the neighbor's yard,
No, we
can do it.
don't.
While he's barking.
Yeah. While I'm taking him out on his daily walk.
Oh, boy.
You just casually get a poop bag and you're like, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
But no, like any sort of like petty vandalism, we could like throw some rocks through the front window or like
What is the goal here?
draw out the robot.
Why would that draw out the Robo Butler?
Because he'd have to clean it up.
I think we should just find a way to like wipe the butler or something. Like
Yeah, that's a
maybe
good one.
like
we
EMP
got,
it or
we
something.
got to get a hack going, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to hack the butler, destroy its memory banks or whatever.
So, does Gerald and Nadia, do they have kids?
Don't we need to
They
hack
don't.
into the butler to see if it's like a robo avatar for
That would be good too.
Hurt
See
me
if
more?
they've had any
Yeah.
like
Rope
network
avatar?
connections outside of the home or
Yeah.
something.
So, if they don't have children, I was thinking then maybe we could have a party, invite them over, or go to their house. I don't know how we could have a party at their house specifically, but
Yeah, but we could have a party and invite her over. That would be a way to get her without her children.
oh no,
Is that
no,
what you're- is that what
Not-
you're
not
saying?
Nightingale,
We
sorry,
could invite
Nadia.
them over and then we know their house is empty.
Right. Oh, and then you could go because it's an adult party, right?
All right.
Not like
Bunk
a
has
key
to sit at the
party.
kids' table.
All right. So I'm going to host a blackjack party. We're not doing poker.
But also, and I just put this out there, if you can invite Nadia as well, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
or not Nadia, Nightingale as well.
Nightingale as well? Okay.
Yeah.
And then she can try to get a babysitter.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to invite that weird dude that was winning everything.
Sure.
Because I'm not friends with him.
Okay.
So I'm just going to invite like
Friends off.
I'm not friends with
Yeah,
him.
he stole my money. I'm going to invite basically our adjacent neighbors. So Paul and his potential wife. Let's not say it's poker party. Let's just say it's a dinner party
Or husband.
something.
Or a swinger party.
Yeah, an adult.
Yeah, bring your keys. Put them in the bowl. Yeah.
You don't even have a partner. It's kind of
Win-win for
unfair.
me.
Yeah.
Someone's going home alone.
You just want to see other people happy.
And I get to pick first from the bowl. So
No, I think, yeah, just a dinner,
Got
an
weird.
adult dinner party.
Yeah.
Bring wine, whatever.
Yeah.
Adults do.
I'll put some jazz on the stereo.
Says the 36-year-old woman. I have no idea.
I'll put some ramen on the burner.
It's an old family recipe.
Yeah. Like father, like daughter.
Yeah. You take after me.
Smell that ramen burning.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Spaced out for a bit.
that's fine. They're going to have, the adults are going to have an adult,
An adult party.
All right. I
Cool.
send out the invites.
Yeah, cool. You invite
Evites.
Gerald and Nadia and Nightingale, Paul, his husband Terry,
Nice.
and just a couple other neighbors that we haven't named. That's fine. Just to fill out the ranks.
Yep.
In the meantime, what's Bunk getting up to? Sounds like you have some sneaking to do.
Oh boy. Where's the robutler?
They're literally right next door.
Yeah, they live next door. Last time they were seen was in the kitchen, but
Right. And those guys have come over for the party now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
So I
are-
know they're gone.
they are deep into a game of blackjack right now.
So I'm
Really gamblers.
so I'm gonna go break into their house.
Mm-hmm.
Once I do, I'm gonna try to like just get close to the row butler and see if I can detect any like outgoing signals from it first before I like physically hack into it. That way maybe I can do it without it seeing me.
I think first things first will be an act under pressure to get out of the house without notice, to get into this other house without notice.
10.
Perfect. You slip out during a particularly raucous round where someone's shouting about their awesome hand. And
I must go have headache.
and you head over to the next building. You find that these homes do have security systems on them, but you find a haphazardly left open window and you make your way in. The robo-butler would be over in the kitchen. You start to approach.
Before the kitchen, I'm turning on my AR display and I'm detecting any Wi-Fi signals, Bluetooth signals, like anything like that I could try to pinpoint where the robo-butler is.
Sure. Sounds good. So let's do an assess roll then.
12.
Cool. So you get 3 hold. You can ask 3 questions from the assess list.
First one is, how is the robo-butler vulnerable to me?
Attraction. He's smitten with you. Yeah.
It can be flirted with.
A foxy robot.
Its only weakness.
The way in which this robot is vulnerable is that you know that there is no way in which it could harm you, right? It's programmed as such that it can't harm humans, obviously, and that there is a failsafe, a way to shut down the robot. You probably don't know it from here, but if you're able to log in to it, you could just shut it down.
Okay. What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? I picture this as just like me coming into the house and maybe I see something that I didn't expect to see.
The robot, actually, there's basically a terminal that it would normally plug into,
right,
where it would charge and get system updates and things like that.
Yeah.
And so you could potentially access a system from there instead of the robot directly.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. What potential complication do I need to be wary of?
The robot is tied into the house's security system. And if it does spot you, it will absolutely set off the alarm.
Right. Okay, so I know that if I go in there, it's going to see me and it's going to set off an alarm. But potentially, I could try to get into the robo-butler hub.
Yeah.
I don't think I can log into it wirelessly. Or can I try?
I think you can try, but it's probably a little more difficult than plugging directly into the terminal.
Okay. Let's try to wirelessly do it.
Okay. So normally, if you're hacking without a neural interface, so you're not plugged into this, it's a -1 just on all your matrix moves. So let's do that. We'll just do a -1.
Ugh. Is it mind?
Synth
Oh,
log
right,
in.
synth.
Yeah.
7 total.
What does you hacking look like?
So I boot up my AR display. My cyber deck is connected to my arm at a musical keyboard. And I'm just tippy tapping on my keypad there.
Sounds good. So on a 7 to 9, you're in. You've made it into this butler system. But you have to choose one. Which is either there's a passive trace, which is +1 trace. Basically, as long as you're in the system, the trace builds up. And if the trace equals the stealth of your deck, then you are found. You are made. There'd be a program that's going to try to impede your progress. An alert is triggered when we advance the clock, or your access is restricted. You take -1 on going to matrix moves in this system.
I think I'm going to take the first one.
The +1 trace, sure.
Yeah.
All right, you're in. I think this robotic butler system probably looks pretty simple. I don't think it's, like a fancy VR space or anything like that. It's probably just a very obvious, a filing cabinet and a series of shelves with files and folders and things like that on it. Does Bunk have a sort of avatar that he takes on when he goes into Digispace?
Good question. It would look similar to Bunk, but simplified polygonal version of that. So Bunk, but 7 polygons.
And what are you looking for in here?
First thing I'm looking for is who is really running this robo-butler, or has it been accessed by anyone besides the owners of this house?
And you.
Yeah, and me.
We can give you a time frame of when it would have been accessed potentially.
Yeah.
So I say 9:00 last night
Right.
was when
Right.
he was potentially made.
Okay. Yeah, good call.
It sounds like this is probably manipulate systems, which is the role to, manipulate a system. So you open up the filing cabinets, you start digging through it, looking for the information you need. Roll a synth, please.
7.
You get 1 hold over the system, which basically means you can manipulate one thing about the system, which is you access the data that you want.
Yeah.
You want to find out when this butler was last accessed by another user. It was the night of the poker night.
Yeah. Can I not tell anything else? I can't tell who accessed it or
I think you can
username?
I think you can tell that it was offsite for sure, but I don't think you get a username from just 1 hold.
Man.
All right. We were definitely made then.
Yeah, definitely. I would relay this to you guys on the cybercoms. Is there anything else I should do before I skedaddle?
Take down its charge pad or something.
It's going to run out of batteries, basically. That's not a bad idea. Okay. I still need to get out of here without like being seen by the row butler, but I want to break that hub.
Physically or digitally?
I mean, I'm already logged in.
Yeah.
I think I could maybe figure out a way to do it digitally.
Yeah. You just mess with the code to the point where it's not going to turn on without until they do like a full, reformat and that kind of thing.
Like it still looks like it's working, but when it goes to charge, it's just not going to charge.
Okay. So let's just manipulate systems once more.
Nice. 9.
Cool. Perfect. So that's the one more hold. Like it's something that could be fixed, but probably not by these people. They'd have to get a tech in or something.
They'd have to
call IT and
nobody wants to do that.
Cool. And unless there's anything else, I think you exit through the door to the right of the filing cabinets and make your exit.
Make my cyber escape.
Yep.
Jack out.
My next question is, are we entertaining Nightingale this evening?
Yes. She has chosen to attend.
All right. We got a babysitter in line?
Do you? I hope she does.
Well, funny you should mention that.
Yeah.
You have arranged to babysit for Nightingale's kids while she's at the game. So you make your way over to Nightingale's house. She gives you the list of phone numbers to call if there's anything that goes wrong. And
Yeah. I'm like, you are across the street, but yes.
it expresses the very specific dietary concerns of her terror children
Yeah.
who are currently yelling in the background about fighting over a toy. And she looks relieved to exit the house.
So her one night off.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to hydrate some pizza and put on a movie for the kids.
Drunk Cop 2.
Yeah. Drunk Cop 2. Electric Boogaloo.
It's terrible.
That's what all the kids love.
Drunk cop.
Yeah.
Drone.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said drunk cop.
Oh,
too.
no.
Drunk Cop 2. Electric Boogaloo.
That's what I heard.
Sorry.
I know.
Drone Cop.
Yeah, drone
Oh,
cop.
I liked Drunk Cop.
Yeah, I kind of like drunk cops.
Well, it's called Drone Cop 2 and then Drunk Cop.
This drone's drunk.
This time he's drunk. Anyways, I get them as settled as they can be, which is not very, but just in a room where I can go do some snoops.
Sounds good. What kind of snipping do you want to do?
Well, first of all, I want to be knowing what's going on with them quick boxes. I know that's where the deliveries happen, but the deliveries haven't been happening.
The boxes are empty, but you... Well, actually, I guess we should probably get you to do some kind of roll.
Nah.
Nah.
Roll and assess.
I got
Whoa.
14 with the one
Holy-
ongoing.
What?
You guys are rolling crazy. All right, sure. You got free run
I
of the
got
place.
all the
Yeah.
cocaine in my hand.
Yeah, the boxes are empty, but you find she has maybe like a small safe in the closet. And
Mhm.
you find that she's dealing in legal contraband, specifically fake IDs and like fake papers and travel papers and things like that as
Yeah.
well. Fake documentation. Anything else you want to ask? You have 2 more hold?
Yeah. So part of the whole thing is that she's been claiming that she hasn't been selling. So then she hasn't been able to give, Gassy any money.
Mhm.
I want to see if that's actually true.
Sure. Let's say it's not then. It's more interesting.
Yeah, exactly. She obviously probably doesn't have physical credits, or maybe she does in this case.
Yeah, let's say actually it's been laundered into some offline currency.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take that thumb drive that I assume it's on.
Yeah.
Close everything up. And then for my last hold, I want to leave a message but not implicate myself specifically.
You could send her a quick box later.
That's true.
Learn from the guys that did it to us earlier.
Yeah. A real
It really
email.
freaks you out.
Yeah.
Delivery.
Okay, then with my last hold, I just kind of want to make sure everything looks perfect, like I never broke in.
I think you can successfully pin it on her kids throwing stuff around and making a mess.
Yeah, when I say everything's perfect, it's not pristine. It's more of a mess.
It's as appropriately messy.
Yeah.
And you take a flash drive that has the incriminating evidence that she's dealing in these fake IDs, as well as she was, laundering the money into offlines. Basically, she's fudging the books.
Yeah.
And you go back to the couch and watch the rest of Drone/Drunk Cop 2.
Yeah. I get excited because it's my favorite part. I try not to spoil it for the kids, but I'm like, oh, guys, you're going to love this
This is when he drinks.
for the first time.
Anything particular you guys want to do during the blackjack night, or is that just a distraction?
No, I just play Perfect Toast.
Cool. Sounds good.
Garrett tries to be normal.
Yeah, Garrett actually spends most of the night sulking in the kitchen and just like eating snacks and eyeballing people.
They didn't let me pretend to be a dog.
And also, we haven't been letting him to listen burn nightly,
Nope.
while people are here anyway.
All right. So
Yeah, he just hasn't gotten his fix.
So you finish up your game. You guys meet back up at the house with the action clock at 2100. We'll skip ahead a couple days. And you wake up in the morning and you see a moving van across the street outside of the empty house.
Shit.
Well, we gotta leave, guys.
No, we gotta get Bunk's getaway bag out of there.
As long as it doesn't have any documents. no
Yeah,
one's
it
gonna
doesn't have
know.
anything.
It's just clothes and
incriminating.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm more worried about who's moving in next door.
Yeah.
Or if that's just like a front for like a team to come execute us.
Well, specifically, maybe the other guy who hacked into the Robo Butler.
Maybe Garrett can pull the like
Right.
old man move and like wander over in his housecoat to say hello and introduce himself.
The only problem is if they actually are baddies,
Well,
then the guy.
Then we'll know real fast.
Yeah, I think maybe we go over with Nadia and Peter, who are very nosy about neighbors.
Yeah. Hey,
Things to
this,
talk
this might be a good opportunity for your crows, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they have the ability to relay
No,
who this is to you.
just caw and
Yeah.
caw. And I'm like, cool.
You just have to go through every person you know and call once if it's this person, call twice if it's this person.
Do they have guns? Caw. Is that a yes caw or no caw?
It had a downward inflection. So- Okay, what's the real plan?
No, that's what I'm saying. We can go next door and grab Nadia and Gerald and go say hello to our new neighbors. They would love to do that, considering how much they accosted us last time.
Sounds good. Who's going?
This is the most friendly neighborhood in the world.
They're like so invasive.
Let's keep Garrett at home because he was the one who. No, just because you were the one who was made by the butler,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
right.
no other reason.
Yeah. Not because the last time we saw you were barking like a dog.
And trying to tie shoelaces together.
It sounds like maybe me and you, Dad.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. The slacks.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, you knock on Gerald's door and you actually already see Nadia like peeking through the blinds of the window over at the opposite building.
I've got
Right.
cookies
We just-
in a tray.
Yeah, we just wave him on. We're like,
Yeah.
come on, come on.
Yeah, and they eagerly pop out. Oh, I wonder who it is. And you
Busy bodies. I knew this would
Nadia, how's it going?
You should bring them your famous dish,
work. My burnt ramen.
burnt ramen.
Yeah.
and you head over and you see there's a couple workers that are unloading things from the truck
Mhm.
and bringing them into the building. And you see someone standing beside the front door, kind of directing things, saying, oh, that goes over there in the back corner. And you don't recognize her at first. She's in a different outfit. She's wearing a flannel button up and her hair is different. She's dyed it kind of a coppery brown now. And you see Nickel.
Oh my God.
Does she see us yet?
You see stepping out of the moving van with a big box is Blunderbuss Bailey.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Nickel turns to you and says, hi, neighbors.
Howdy, neighbor.
See you in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening to The House of Bob. Artwork was created by Trevor, Cosmic Amazing on Instagram. Audio production is provided by Astronomic Audio. Music is produced by John R. Julius and licensed under Creative Commons by attribution. If you like what you hear, be sure to subscribe for more content, give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, follow us on social media, and join our Discord server. Blackout is made possible by our amazing Patreon supporters: Ray Kearney, Tom Wesley, Rob, Bluckett12, Jessica, Kieran Duffy, Mike of the Tales from the Glass-Guarded World podcast, Sylvia Douglas, Luke Conroy, and Volt. If you'd like to be a part of making this podcast possible, please visit patreon.com/thehouseofbob.
House of Bob, where burps bring you pleasure.